It's actually been a couple days since I last recorded, but I do believe we have some crawl poisoning the river that need to be dealt with. And I have some fire Spectrobes who are more than up to the task. Alright. We have Zazane and Gazan, right? Excellent. I forgot I named him Ooh Ah! What a great name. Oh my. Off we go. I want to make this a longer episode. You get the benefit of the future. You can just check how long this episode is. If it's like... I plan to just go until I am too tired to keep going. So if it's like an hour, that's tough. I did my best. I don't want to say anything about length, because my kind of base idea is like 3 hours. That's kind of my goal for tonight, is to hit 3 hours, but I think that would take us out to the end of the next planet, I believe. Anyway, I'll have to get rid of that crawl in Serenity Woods. You're braver than I thought. I know he was a lumberjack last time, but now he's British. Well, let me steer you in the right direction. First, take this road off to the Tree of Life. When you get to the tree, go right and you'll reach a side road that leads to Serenity Woods. Oh, and I found something strange near the Tree of Life. A lost memo. It looks like a really old data disk, that does. I don't know what he's doing here. The people of Dogo don't normally use these things. Huh? You think it might be data left here by the Spectrobe master who visited Dogo a long time ago? Hey, maybe it explains how really I like me because I like you guys. Yeah, right, bozo. Chuck. Was his name Chuck, or did I just like saying Chuck? I think his name was Chuck. Ooh, Triple Falls. I heard a strange rumor from the people of Verdant Village. It seems a rare cactus has been discovered near Triple Falls. But what is far more interesting are reports from people claiming they saw the cactus move. I do need a Sabo. That's Sabo. I love Sabo. We'll get a Sabo while we're at Triple Falls. Thunder Crag. There seems to be no end to the variety of plant life found on Daldogo. Near the river that flows under Thunder Crag, sightings of strange flying grass have been reported. I must investigate whether this grass can indeed fly. That's Hanami, which is also a character in Jujutsu Kaisen. Fun fact. Alright. They're both plant-based. We also really want to try to find as many evolve minerals as we can. Mystery Pod will also do. Ooh. 2 evolve minerals. That's really good. And another one. Good job, Celeste. You get pets for that. Now I'll bring out Jess. There was a third one here the first time I came in, but looks like there's not this time. Oh, there's a purple sparkle back there. I'll probably have to fight again up here, but I can't say for sure. I don't know too much about anything, really. Yeah. These are just neutral guys, so in fact, let's give Spiken. You know what? I may have judged the glove too harshly. Okay, well... Interesting that it does no damage to the crawl that I'm not targeting. Perhaps it's far too powerful if it does. I mean, considering it's doing, like, more than Spiken's, like, strong attack. Maybe I should use this more. That was kind of like a Spectrobe Digimon de-digivolving right there. Went from the big one to the little one.
Hey, little one. Go.
Ooh, another mystery pod. I'm gonna have to start
Go.
excavating these. I don't think I excavated any fossils since I got to Daldogo. So I'm gonna start doing that. Get some of the new plant Spectrobes.
Go.
More blue mineral. I should also probably feed some of my minerals some way. Some of my little critters. Is there gonna be a fight here? Looks like no.
Go.
This, I think, is a spy pod. Yep. I don't know if that's a guaranteed spawn, but I surely know there's a tendency for them to spawn there.
Go.
Nice little blue mineral. I believe this is the spot that will always be a mineral fossil. I believe that's always going to be a mineral.
Go.
And then there's these little gates here. I don't remember if I pointed them out on Witera, on that little
Go.
side path, but there they are, the little gates. Alright, let's excavate some fossils. I want to get some new critters. Okay, so let's take a look here. This should be just a mineral, so I'm going to start with this one. That should be a nice orange mineral for us. And ooh, I was so close to under 20 seconds, but yep, orange mineral. I'm goated. So that's like kind of useful to us now. It very quickly becomes not useful, and we'll just start probably just lasering through them. That's what I typically do. Maybe not actually. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, that's Zua. I love Zua. This is going on the team immediately. Oh, I'm so glad we got a Zua early. I love this little guy. Plus, it'll be good to have a water Spectrobe. Just in case. I mean, I don't particularly expect we'll run into any fire Spectrobes on this planet. But diversity is always good in tactical games such as Spectrobes. We have... Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these is a Zen fossil. Any glowing fossil we find can just be found on the next planet. Ooh, there's Hanami. The flying grass, previously mentioned. Whoops. This one has to go on the search party. And I'll explain that in a little bit, but... This one's never going to be used in battle. Unfortunately, Hanami is one of those battle Spectrobes that uses projectiles. And you just never want to use a Spectrobe that uses projectiles. They are pretty much any useful point, like pretty much any crawl that you fight that is worth its salt, just is gonna reflect the projectiles back at you. And it's like, oh shoot. No, my Spectrobe is just killing itself. Like, that's not good. Really? Okay. I didn't expect we'd have such good luck with the diversity of these fossils. Oh, there's Sabo! Oh, look at him! He's hiding his face. That's his tail. Oh my god. This is bad. I'm gonna have to cycle these guys through the search team. I almost put a bomb on it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this is awesome. And also, it's like, it's totally fine that... Really? It's gotta be a Zen fossil. It must be. But it really doesn't matter that I damaged Hanami, because like I said, we are just never going to be using it in combat. I will obviously evolve one later in the game. Oh, it's a Dongu! I would have bet money it was going to be a Zen, but it's a Dongu. I believe that puts us... I believe that leaves only Zen for us to find on this. Struggling here. That leaves only Zen for us to find on this planet. We really wrap this up quick. I will obviously still evolve all Spectrobes to get them all. And honestly, I probably will spend some time. I'll probably do my best to actually diversify my team a lot. Yeah, you know what? I think what I'm going to try to do is, for every planet, kind of at least get like 4 new battle Spectrobes on the team. Just because I want to be able to go through a lot of the Spectrobes and show off like their capability. I mean, the final team, it's probably going to be like Zenipyra, Leozar, Totogarda, Don Giga, basic stuff. And there he is. I love this guy. Unfortunately, also a projectile Spectrobe. I'm gonna call you silly. No, I'm gonna call you. Oh, I can't actually fit Goober. Goober. With a lowercase g. What do I name you? I love Sabo. I might keep Sabo on the search team. Oh, what a fantastic little guy. Sar... It's gonna be Sarspa, but it's short for Sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. Oh, it's Hananomi. Whoops. Got mixed up by Hanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. Sick Cursed Spirit, by the way. I want to call you Twirls. Twirly. Whoops, I forgot the W. Twirls with a Z. And I'm going to now promptly forget about you forever. Goodbye, Twirls. And then Zua, you're going on the battle team. Specifically as a Zuaja. I wonder whose job it was to, like, make sure they didn't accidentally use the same melody twice. I wonder if they just wrote out a whole list and then randomly assigned them to Spectrobes. You're gonna be Znips. It was gonna be Snips, but I was like, the Z's good. Not really. It kind of makes it suck as a name, but And you know, I'm gonna make it a capital Z at the end. Alright, Znips. Now it just looks like a cringe gamer tag and your name is Nip. But fuck it. We call him Znips, but real ones know his name's Nip. Alright, let's take a look here. Goober, you... You can spend a little time on the search team. Znips, we're evolving you. Sarspa, you're coming on the team after Goober. Oh, so you see that little wing icon on Twirls' whatever? Twirls is a flying Spectrobe, which is, I don't know, some of them just are. And the only importance this has is that there are a few overworld spots that require a flying Spectrobe to interact with it. And, you know, there's one on this planet. We'll get to it. Is there only 2 in the game? I think there's only 2 in the game. But... silly little guy. Look at him go! Look at him! Look at him scurry! Oh, Znips. What a funny little lad you are. Also, I'm taking a moment here to appreciate the design of Znips. First of all, adorable. But it's just like, he's just like a little water tank, but also a crab. He's just got water inside him. I think it's neat. Alright, come here, little buddy. That's for you. I could just steal it right up from under his nose, but that would be mean. I don't want to do that. This guy's a little less cute, but we still love him. Right, Znips? He's a little more scary. But he's still the Nip we know and love. And he's got Scissor Thrust and Hyper Turn. Hyper Turn does not sound like a special attack. I feel like you need a cooler name. Radical Crabicle. Thought someone was at my door, but apparently not. Yeah. I'll just go there. Stink and Stank. Their time on the team is not long. But just know that when they go, you know, it'll be glorious. Was I in there long enough for the sparkles to respawn? I don't think so. Oh, maybe. Or maybe I just missed that one. I probably just missed that one. Nope. It looked like I was gone long enough for someone to respawn. Again, that'll always be a mineral. Oh, another evolved mineral. Perfect. You'll also notice that this is all, you know, blocked off. Sorry. I was looking around. So we gotta go up here to Serenity Woods.
Just like she said. Look, they're out to poison every last drop of water in the whole area. We gotta act fast and stop that thing somehow. That tree's just hanging on by a thread.
What are you waiting for?
All right, we're gonna use Znips for this, I think. Let's give Znips a try. Jesus, I forgot about this. Okay. Sorry, Znips. I'm very quickly canceling your introductory because I forgot that this is actually kind of a difficult battle. Oh, right. I meant to say come back, but... Zazane! Fuck him up. That was great. I should have started with that out, honestly. No, I'm gonna miss the orb. Tragic. Yay! I love cleaning water. I love purifying water. Okay, that's one down. 2 more to go. I'd say that was a good start. Yeah, we're on a roll. Where to next? The second crawl is, oh yeah, near Triple Falls, north of the Tree of Life. Alright. Sel, this one's... There's water here. I need you to take care of it. Go! Have a swim. Okay, maybe you can't actually go in this water. How tragic. What are you, goober? What do you think? That was adorable.
Hey, little one. Go.
What else can we find along the way?
Go.
Ooh, a guard mineral! That's really good. I want to save those up as much as possible.
Go.
I don't fully know the mechanics of the guard attack and HP mineral,
Go.
but I would really like to.
Go.
Another Hanapod. Those are...
Go.
Just gonna have to start chucking those out. Those are not worth very much. Now we'll kind of look up this side for more little items. A Dongu pod. I mean, I guess we gotta keep one of each because I need later in the game.
Go.
Should be everything here. So, time to head up to Thunder Falls? Yeah.
Go.
I want to rebuild my
Okay, let's go.
special move meter.
Over there. Now, go. Go. Over there. Now, go. Go. Over there.
Very good. I find it interesting that his, like, smoke attacks don't do super effective damage. I don't know if you watching noticed that, but that's just, I think, something interesting. I don't know why. There's kind of, I think there's almost like a physical special split in attacks similar to Pokemon, except yeah, we're not blocked anymore, but I believe that to, you know, illustrate what I'm saying here is Gazen's basic punch attack, it would be like a physical fire move, and the smoke would be like a special fire move, and the plant crawl that I'm fighting are only weak to physical fire moves, and they're just take neutral damage from special fire moves. I don't know entirely. There are some crawl that will take normal damage from the physical moves and critical damage from the special moves. And that's why I don't think it's just like a. That's why I don't think that those attacks are just like neutral typing or have no property. I think they still have the same property. It's just like a different categorization. I have no idea. I would love to actually look and see if anyone has like done research into that. Probably not. Very little is known about this game because the files are all like fucked up. But I don't know. The Tree of Life is probably starting to heal itself. The more the river clears up, the better it should get. Let's help it some more by taking down the rest of the crawl. Yeah.
Go. Go.
Another evolve mineral. This is going excellently. I want to get. I want to ignore it so bad, but because I know it's just a spy pod that I'm gonna throw out. But what if it's not? You know, what if it's a silly little something else? Did I already heal? I don't. I feel I couldn't have. Whatever. Green beam. Let's see. What can I find up here?
Go.
Another green bean. Many, many green beans on the green planet. Such... Oh, a blue bean. How very peculiar. But... such is life. We must continue discovering until we have discovered it all, and then we will... I don't know. Figure it out from there.
Another one. Great.
Ooh, he's sludging.
Bold pushing this deep into the forest.
Pushback time. Come on.
These floaty guys. It's time to test our theory. Test my theory. You guys didn't help. I did it myself. See? Told you. Alright. Okay, you're slow as shit, Snips. The charge up, it's too long. Yeah, just do the quick punch. Quick punch is better. You're doing great, Snips. Knew you had it in you. Alright. Ooh, let him go. Hyper turn on his ass! Holy shit. He sure did turn. But this is where I kind of just end the battle immediately, because Zazane is goated. That's right. All me. I wasn't gonna punch Zazane. Alright. Thunder Crag. Thunder Falls. Spirit Crag. The water. We did it. We defeated the second crawl. 2 down. 1 to go. The only thing stopping the Tree of Life is that last crawl. That's the one in the high meadow. Sally said we can use the cave tunnel through Thunder Crag to get there. Oh, this is Triple Falls. I'm stupid as shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Someone needs to recount.
Hey, little one.
That's 7.
Go.
Let's see, Sable Pod. I mean, I guess you're talking about the level above that. There's 1, 2, 3, and then just kind of one above. I don't know. Could have just as easily called it like Septuplet Falls.
Go.
Or I guess it would just be Septuple Falls. Ooh. I don't know if I ever actually paid attention to the fact that these are, like, clearly ruins from some ancient building. Was that... Hold on. I should not be getting Giga Rice Balls this early in the game. Those heal 300 HP. 300! That's more than double my HP.
Go.
Hey! A mystery pod. Aw. Spectrobe died. It's probably like this is probably like where its owner lived.
Go. Go. Go.
That cool. Another Giga Rice Ball.
Go.
I can now heal 600 HP.
Go.
This is... Well... Kind of tragic when you think about it. But all things must live and die. Roland, look, we can go that way now, too. I think Gina's gonna be a cowboy. Roland, look, we can go that way now, too. Yeehaw! Hey, you're right. Let's see what's ahead.
Go. Go.
I'm at Burger King with my Burger Queen. Can I get a large fry?
Go.
She is vegan, please. So don't put no cheese. With a little honey mustard on the side. We gotta go back for Hananomi. Because I don't think they're gonna give me a save point. In fact, I shouldn't say I don't think. I know they're not gonna give me a save point. So I gotta walk it back all the way to the save point. I got an orange mineral though. Got an orange mineral, an orange bean, a green bean.
Go.
Okay, I just today saw Deadpool and Wolverine, and one of the characters said that she was gonna flick her bean, and I was like,
Go.
all right, wrap it up. Get rid of Disney, get rid of Marvel. We've gotten to the point where they're using like the Gen Z slang for female masturbation, and it's like, I mean, to be fair, slang for male masturbation has been greatly popular throughout like all of history, but I also think that should be thrown in the garbage. I stand firm in my hatred towards. I stand firm in my hatred towards joking reference to masturbation as a form of comedy, because it's a terrible form of comedy. It would have been faster if I just hammered it. I'm pretty sure this will still be orange. Ah, 50 seconds. Another orange mineral. We need one. Whoops, that's not what I meant to press. What? Why is it doing that? When I press the A button. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? What's up with you? Why are you being odd? Okay. I guess I'm just not allowed to interact with my fossils anymore. Guess what? We're, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, there's a strong bias for Maple here. I'll admit it. Ooh-ah's not pulling his weight. He is. I just really wanted to say ooh-ah again. Alright. Ooh, fancy. We're gonna sit here and I'm gonna rant while we watch Maple eat some minerals. So, as I just hovered over it there, it showed that, you know, the defense mineral is plus 10 defense. And my real question is, how does this affect, like, over time? Because if I give a Spectrobe, like, full defense minerals at level 100, and I give another Spectrobe full defense minerals at level 1, and then train it all the way to level 100, will the stats be different, or will they just be the exact same? As far as I can tell, there's no sort of, like, EVs or IVs in this game like Pokemon has. It's just, like, set stats for the species. But I think it'd be really cool to kind of have, like, the strongest. I don't know. I also, unfortunately for me, if I want to find out pretty much anything about this, it's just field research. I just have to, like, put in the hours myself and just do the research and figure it out. There's no data I can go through to figure it out. There's no answer. There's no answer other than just getting the data myself. And, like, I would, but, like, I'm a university student. I got shit to do, and when I'm, like, not doing shit, I'm not like, I should go spend a bunch of time researching something that, like, doesn't really matter in Spectrobes. Like, maybe one day, but not today. With this should get Maple to, like, at least level 17, right? Maybe 18. I don't know how many orange minerals I have. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting level 18. So I want to keep the guard mineral. I want to stock up on those. No, we're not gonna get. Maybe we'll get level 19. I think we'll get close to level 19. Yeah, we'll get close, but we won't get there. Pet the kitty.
Hey, little one.
I mean, whatever. We'll just pretend it works. We'll just pretend I've actually pet that Spectro, but not just kind of, like, waved the air above it. I'm gonna try the... Whoops, never mind. I accidentally pressed B and I'm not going back in that menu, so... That's how it be, I guess. Oh, I did have a purpose here. And it was to put Hananomi on my team. I can't believe I almost forgot. That would have been really embarrassing. I came back for one purpose, and I almost completely forgot. Yikes. Alright, I don't care about using Hananomi, so we're going back to Celeste. The silliest turtle.
Go. Go.
Very well, very well.
Go.
The green bean. I feel like, I don't know. Back to the idea of flicking the bean and crass terms of masturbation. I think really the problem is I was just like, I don't know. I think I never kind of was around that as a child, and so now it's, well, sorry, I shouldn't say it like that. I was never like in middle school. Never wanted to be like making crass jokes and stuff. So I just never like got comfortable with topics like that, like most people are. And so I just don't like talking about it. Like, I will only talk about stuff like that with like people who I'm like close to, and it's like, that's it. I don't fuck with it. Well, I don't know.
Go. Go.
I'm also getting to the point in my life where I realize a lot of things make me uncomfortable, and it's like,
Okay,
at some point I gotta start like choosing where
let's
I have to fight that, I guess. Okay, let's play that game then. Don't so much like the smoke, do ya? Oh, it's these fuckers. Fucking impossible to hit. I take it back. They are immediately very easy to hit. Almost ready to use your special attack again.
Go.
I don't remember I don't remember what point in my thought I was at.
Go.
But like, I've realized that I cannot live in avoidance of the things that make me uncomfortable forever. And a lot of the things is just like it's my own fault of I mean,
Go.
I think a lot of character flaws are one's own fault. Obviously dependent case to case basis.
Go.
But I think I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Oh well, that's what you're here for. So that's what you get. Take what I give you. I think
Go.
as much as I would love to live in a world where I can just
Go.
have my dream job and go home from my dream job and just do what I want with my life, I realize that that is not achievable. That is not,
Go.
and I think one of the biggest reasons for that is my my want for a partner, which is something I really don't think I could live without a partner, and then like long term.
Go.
Like I don't know. But then it's, I don't know. Partners are difficult because really I'm just difficult on myself. Like, this is as far as we go. I wish there was some way we could get across. Hey Gina, check out that rock. That rock would make a great bridge if we could knock it down just right. Yeah, awesome idea, moron. How are we gonna do that? Moron. All we need is a Spectrum that can fly. Let's get one and give it a shot. The run across areas that Ron and Gina cannot pass with the help of a child Spectrobe. For areas out of reach, lock on the spot and then give the flying child Spectrobe the Go command. You know you found something you can interact with if the pointer changes color while in lock-in mode, so look around if you're stuck. After you give the Go command, the flying Spectrobe will do their thing, opening the path for you. Remember, hold down the C button to enter lock-on mode, and then point the Wii remote at the screen. Go for it, twirls. Awesome sauce. Feels very convenient, but we let it slide. Great, now we can get across. This is it, Rollin. The third and final crawl. I know I said Gina was going to be a cowboy, but I already grow weary of doing the cowboy voice. I think at the end of the day, the majority of the problems in my life come down to me needing to work on myself, which unfortunately I'm learning is not very easy, but I don't have much of a choice in whether or not I do it. Now this area, this is where there's some sky crawling. And that's why we have good old Myerex. Okay? You're not even effective against these guys. Okay. Are you... I thought I saw a fully charged thing. This might get you killed, Snips. Whoops, I accidentally used the rice ball while I was adjusting myself in my seat. Oh, so you resist this guy, but you're not weak to my other guy. That doesn't seem fair to me. Oh well. Dongu pod. I have to actually make sure I'm not digging up any purple sparkles. But this is a neat little place. I like this. This is one of those areas that makes me love Spectrobes so much, because like, it's just a neat little cave. Like it's a very unique area that's just like, you know, it's not like super important to the story. It doesn't really, like, it doesn't exist to serve any purpose beyond just like being a part of the world. I think that's cool. Call me cringe, liberals, but I think it's cool. There's also, well, this is not, whatever. I wonder if that's always a Zua, or if it's random. I think we don't have a sky. Oh, I could get pride, but I can't get the weapon, so it's like, nah, so I'll come back for it later. I think there will be a point where I just go around and collect all of the weapons. I might... Actually, I might just instead, once I am able to get the weapons, I'll just go around. Ooh,
Go.
I'll just go around to all the spots
Go.
that I've already passed, get those, and then just do my best to get the new ones as they pop up. That'll probably be what I do, and then I'm sure at the end of the game I'll still need to do like some cleanup, but that should
Go.
also just give me a good arsenal of weapons to have. Hmm.
Go.
Alright, up to the high meadow.
Good. It's 2 down and 1 to go.
Yeah, we'll be drinking out of this river once we get rid of this thing. Celia's gonna love me. I mean us. She's gonna love us.
Whoa.
Ready to decontaminate? Ikuze!
Let's do it.
Rolling with the slip of the tongue.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna make quick work of this.
Over there.
Come on, Stank. I believe in you. I believe in myself more, honestly. We did it! We did it! Yeah, the river should be back to normal by now. Let's go check out the Tree of Life and see if it's been restored. What? I wanted to look at stuff. Rude.
Whoa. That's some life force running through it.
Yeah, looking at it now, you can just feel it. And it's not even back to full health yet. This is nothing. If you stick around, you'll see what I mean. You were both so brave. We're grateful to you. I noticed that the water had cleared up a bit, so I thought I'd come out here to take a look. I believe trees have emotions, just like we do. It's joyful again, thanks to you. And to you too, Roland.
Well, never would have thought it judging by the sight of you. But you got substance, kid. You're okay. Things will be getting back to normal now in the good old forest. Yep, a worthy job well done. Thanks.
Are you allergic to something? Wait, you're blushing.
What, me? I am not. Wait. Where'd that door come from?
Where'd that door come from? Shut up, Roland. This is the entrance to the ruins of the ancients. I once entered here with a Witera's Spectrobe master. Of course, I was much younger back then. And quite a beauty, too, if I say so myself. Just smile. Just smile and nod. What can you tell us about the Spectrobe master you mentioned? He was really interested in our planet's ancient history. Oh, when I think about that look on his face as we explored those ruins, I feel like a kid again. Roland, don't you want to go in and take a look around? Of course. I want to find out what former Spectrum Master was looking for in there. You two go on in. My exploring days are over. Just see that you're careful, you hear? Ooh, the green ruins. Just like the green bean. The bean of the greenest nature.
Go.
Ooh, if I was a bean, I would be perhaps a yellow or no, a green bean. Yes. Alright, this is a stupid bit. Wow.
Hey, look. Pictoglyphs, like in caves and stuff.
Look here. They look like spectrobes.
You're right. But these are ancient. I mean, it doesn't make sense. I know
That's a
the
Leo Puba.
Spectrobes, well, they've been around a real long time and all, but still. This is really kind of unbelievable.
I know. They lived together with spectrobes, coexisting in harmony. Hope that's where our world's headed. Be
That's
great.
Leo Puba. Leo.
Sure would. Be
Can I?
amazing. Huh?
What is it?
Huh?
Look,
Sorry.
this fossil. It's glowing.
Looks like that one we found back in the room with the evolution pedestal.
Yep, sure does. Weird, huh? Minions of doom gathering strength, threatening all with eternal night. Until the one upon whom we wait encounters the invincible beast of the light. The slumbering beast king will stir, bring to an end the long-raging war. Then will he shatter into the skies, his power to sleep once more. 5 far-flung worlds, 5 separate beds cradling war-weary bones, which gravely await the summons of the inevitable impeding battle moans. Abandoned we're not, yet his absence aches, as if hope were cut deep. O cruelest of victories, when in winning we lose our great savior to sleep. 5 sights, 5 resting places, and one of them is right here, in these ruins. So this means that the bones, or shards of the king, are scattered in ruins on 5 planets. But there's one thing I haven't deciphered. The Beast King, what kind of being is it? You must have an opinion, Greta. Tell me.
Me? Well, I suppose. Why me anyway?
No, you're thinking. Don't think. Just let your heart blurt out an answer.
But I have no idea. I mean, even my heart has no idea. Except maybe.
What?
I don't know, really. It's just. I think we should leave the shards alone. I mean, they're at peace. We're at peace. In my heart, I just feel that there's too much risk. I don't know. Tell me, Master, what do you think?
You're absolutely right. It's true. This thing should never be summoned lightly. Only in dire need.
Whoa. It's just like that glowing fossil we found back on Terra. So what we just saw was a vision of the past, right? Which means that guy we saw was Terra's Spectrobe Master. It must have been. What I want to know is why Greta looked the same as she does now. I was going to say that. I was going to be like, wow. I really didn't. Rollin. Yikes, I was just kidding. Anyway, these shards sound pretty interesting. Let's keep going. No reason to keep standing around here. Yay, Zappy Fossil. So, let's take a look here. That right there, that's a Leo. That's a Leo Puba. That's a Spiko and a Spiken.
Go.
Ooh. That's our first piece of gear. You can place any gear you obtain to the incubator space and use them to train your Spectrobes and rate their level. It's a Sky Kyptos. I don't know why it's called Kyptos. I really have no clue. I also don't entirely know how that system works. It doesn't always level up your Spectrobes. I don't entirely know. Part of me wants to say that you're supposed to use the same property as the Spectrobe you're training, but I don't know. Oh man, a dead end? Wait, look, Ron, there's a small hole here. Whoa. Small hole. Maybe a child Spectrobe could fit through. I was thinking the exact same thing. Better make sure it's one that walks on the ground and doesn't fly. My nose is itchy. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Go.
What? What the fuck was that? Went the long way around. Anyway.
Go.
Yay! Hold on. See, all we need to do is let Spectrobes help us with tricks and traps like these. If you need any other bright suggestions, just ask me. Kill yourself. Yeah, right. You weren't even the one who came up with the idea. Hold on. I gotta... really quickly... Hold on. Alright. Let's get it moving. Someone just happened to ask me what my username is from. And I was like, well, I can tell you. Here's a picture to help demonstrate. That's the Sabo shield. Are we gonna do all the optional fights or no? Yeah, we're gonna do the optional fights. We love doing optional fights. Plus, we need to make sure everyone's ready for the boss fight. Not who I wanted to target. You've had your fun. Crazy that you missed. Whoops. I actually meant to go to you. Ah, Maple. You are so beastly.
Go.
Another Dongu pod.
Go.
Can you get out of my way, Zane? Please. Oh, it's this guy. A little entrance, perhaps for a spectrobe to go through. But first, we gotta look for any sparklies. You see any sparklies, Jess? Do you? No. You don't have many thoughts in that little head, do you? That's okay. You're still very cute.
Go.
Look at the gyroscopic power. Hold on. Let me get it in the open.
Hey, little one.
Good job. Alright. We continue with our pointless optional battles. Because it's good training. Damn. Oh, I'm finally not poisoned anymore. Gotham seems to just know automatically to use smoke on those guys. Very interesting.
Go. Go.
Fire Kyptos. Alright, start smoking these guys. Okay. Nice. Gaza up to level 15. Very nice, very nice.
Go.
We are going to run out of room for fossils before long. Maybe not. I actually have no idea. Kind of talking out of my ass here. That's fine. The green bean. And another green bean. If I was to judge the greenness of this bean, I'd say it is very green. And perhaps a bit of bean. It is a, to summarize, a green bean. You got this. Ow. I'll just keep swinging. Hopefully this hits like at least 3 of them. Oh, look at that. It actually did. Get back here, you. There. And that's the last we will see of Myrex. You are never being used again. Thank you. Whoa. Stones. Man, this door just won't budge. There must be a trick or something to opening it. Oh, so the man with the answers is stumped. You're hopeless. Let me show you how it's done. You can walk up to some objects in the ruins and press the A button to pick them up. Press the A button again to put them down. Gina's actually a professional weightlifter. You know, that rock is 800 pounds. And Gina can just carry it around like it's nothing. Gina's actually a super soldier. My sensors indicate there's a powerful crawl beyond this door. You think it's one of those big ones just waiting to pounce on us? Most likely, so I hope you're ready. But first, how about we stop by a save point just in case? Wow, a save point. Alright, let's take a quick look at our team and stuff before we get to rushing into battle and Dongu. It is impossible that we have 6 new fossils and none of them are Zen. Oh, jeez. Where are we at here? Alright, come on. That's a mineral. Fuck! How dare you? Now it's gonna be a useless yellow mineral. Oh, it's yellow like pee! Yuck! Nasty. I wanted orange. Like oranges. Yeah! There's the little monkey. There's the funky monkey. You always gotta be careful of his tail. Very imperative that you not hit his tail. Little monkey man. Oh, he's just a little monkey man. Am I level 17? Really? Jesus. Three green beans. Is that the zoo I need? Yeah. So these are just 3 minerals. Damn. What a terrible economy we live in. However, I will not embarrass myself again by getting another yellow mineral. So an orange mineral it shall be. Fuck. Quit doing that. How did I do it in 20 seconds that one time? That's fucked up. Ooh, still an A, because I'm goated. I'm so good at this game. Anyway. I was doing it very carefully. That was a rather surgical performance on my part, if I do say so myself. And then we'll just awaken our Zappy. I won't put him on the battle team yet. I'll wait till the next planet. What's up, little guy? I kind of like Zappo. Zappo! Here comes the incredible Zappo. He'll explode. That is the only thing he can do. That is his one trick. You will not be returning for any more showings. Yeah, I think this whole team's getting canned after this planet. Sorry to say. Okay, I don't think we need to do any leveling up. I'm just gonna save again, just because don't want to have to dig up those minerals again. Let's go ahead, go to the sealed chamber and start fighting. Drill's on. Or is it Drillzor? I can never remember. Well, let's get out of the way. Look at this great buffoon! Alright, Myrex, that has been your final showing. Thank you for your time.
Okay, let's go. Do it.
Spikin, that's your final showing?
Okay, let's go.
Actually, whoops, I meant to go over one more before I switched, but
Okay, let's go.
I'm just gonna shoot out some poison balls, so Snips, if you could stop being in my way, that'd be awesome. What are you gonna do? You gonna charge at me? That's what I think about that. Come on, Snips. Hit him with your hyper turn. Hoo-ah! Attack his butt. Ooh. Get them poison orbs away from me, brother. You gotta start getting close to the wall, because Jolon starts, like, realizing I'm gonna fake him out. Get on my fucking way, Gazan. Now he's going ceiling mode. Oh, as if I just stand here. Oh, fuck. Alright, I got a little arrogant. I'm not gonna lie. Just heal up a little. Alright. There's the big splatter. Oh, and now he's doing his angry stomps. He's not happy. Fuck off. Sorry, Maple. Time to get your revenge. Okay, I thought that was going to finish it off, but whatever. There you go. Second boss. Done. Battle cleared. A shard of the Beast King. Look, Roland, the door opened. Man, we rock. Go deeper into the ruins. Whoa. It glows. Where's that glow coming from? Hey, Roland, isn't this the Shard of the King? The one we heard about in that vision with Greta and the Spectromaster in it. Whoa, this is so cool. No, wait, Roland. I'm gonna touch it. Here. You obtained a shard. Roland, didn't anyone ever tell you that you're supposed to look before you leap? Sorry, but I just couldn't resist. It's like the shard was calling out to me. What do you mean? I know this sounds crazy, but it felt like it was telling me to take it in my hands. Yeah, you're right. It does sound crazy, but at least we have it now. What do you say we head back now and see what we can find out about it? Good idea. Maybe Greta knows something about it too. Okay, let's hurry back to Verdant Village and bug Greta with lots of questions. I bet she'll love that. Greta, Salia, we're back. Roland, Gina, good to see you. Well, looky here, back in one piece and not a scratch on ya. Dude, I just realized that drawing, like, next to Roland's head. That's adorable. I've never noticed that before. What did you expect? We're just that good. Not only that, we brought something to show you. You don't say. Let's have a look.
Look, here. Good heavens. Now I remember.
That glow is pretty bright. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, hold on. Quick episode pause. Unpause. We're back. I'm gonna sneeze. Wait a second. I just thought of something. What? Maybe the huge crawl we fought in the ruins was after this shard. How's that even possible? I mean, crawl act on instinct. How would they know to go after a shard like that? So you think it was just a coincidence that the biggest crawl happened to be in the deepest part of the ruins? Yes, I do. I think you're onto something, Gina. When I ran into the crawl, they ignored me and instead went straight for the Tree of Life. It was like something was controlling them. That is interesting. You see, the crawl have attacked the Kaya system many times throughout history. This is the first time they ever showed any sort of purpose, like polluting rivers and hurting the Tree of Life. So you're saying they're acting according to some kind of plan? It's hard to say for sure at this point, but I think we better be more careful from now on. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, I think it's about time we headed back to Itera. Greta, Celia, thanks for all your help. Ah, don't mention it. Besides, you helped us plenty more than we helped you. Roland, Gina, I don't need to tell you how dangerous the Crawl are, but please be careful. I never knew life forms as evil as the Crawl existed. And I'm worried we haven't seen the worst of what they can do. Don't worry about us, Salia. I mean, I'm NPP Officer Roland. Those Crawl don't stand a chance. Gotta hand it to you, Roland. You have enough confidence for us all. That's what I like about you. Investigate the shard mystery. The mystery of the shards. The shard mystery. Mystery of the shards. I need to get like a harmonic. I need a harmonica. I would be... Oof. I think I would be like... That harmonica would not last long. Someone would take it from me. Because I would drive everyone insane. Wonder what's up with that red glow. Yeah, me too. All this thinking's giving me a headache. You lightweight. Just leave the brain work to me. Now, let's head back to Itera and ask Radice about this. All I'm saying, Roland is a puppy girl. Like, let's not mince words here. There you are. Oh, there you are. I was wondering when you'd be back. I want to see if you might find this useful. Lost memo. Roland's a puppy girl. He doesn't do the thinking. He lets Gina do the thinking for him. For her. I heard this disc contains some notes taken by the former Spectrobe master. I forgot that I'd found it a while back in the forest until Totally jogged my memory. That got me thinking. If Totally and I both found discs like these, maybe other people found them too. You should go ask around. Is Totally the Fisher? Because I know the Fisher gives you discs. This is good. I want to collect... Oh, Roland actually figured it out. Are you Totally? Okay. So Totally is someone else then. I'm looking for a Totally. Oi, you. You Totally... Nope. Adios. I have no interest in speaking to you. Heavy backpack. Glowmoss Cave. Wow. I don't care. You Totally? Oh, I guess Totally is probably the guy who gave me the disc earlier. Cool. I don't know why she gives you Fire Ruins B2 for the last planet. Oh, and Desert Ruins 4. Awesome. I encountered an Earth property Spectrobe in the room from which the sloped path leads in the fourth set of ruins. It is said to be the fiercest and most unruly warrior ever, and I believe it might prove to be a trusty ally. Is it Gores? Like, realistically, what could it be? It's... it might be Don Giga, actually. It's either Gores, Don Giga, or Maya. That's, I think, the only three possible. I heard the roar of a Spectrobe from an inner room in the very depths of the fire ruins. but a river of lava prevented me from reaching of it. My only hope is the lava flow will change its course over time. Was that how I did the voice? I don't remember. Heavy backpack. Whoa, they've got an antenna too here. Neat. Neato. That's from Ni no Kuni, which I played on my channel once. But it's like 60 hours long. I have to redub it, and it would be a huge fucking pain in my ass. Sorry. I was texting the real Celeste. Did we get any more fossils? I don't think so, right? No. Okay. I don't want to... Alright, the baby is going to be... Sorry, Stinkin' Stank. Off the team. Ooh-ah! Commit arson! So we're gonna evolve Zappo. Wait, I named it Zappo and its name is just Zappy. I might be dumb. Hold on. Everything's kind of piecing together. I'm like, hold on. Wait a minute. But he's so cute. He's just a little guy. But yes. What's the second? Is it Zappy-Zor, the second stage? Or Zappy-Zor the final evolution? Yeah, Zappy-Zor is the final stage. This is Zapyra. Which is... Oh, I love Zapyra. What a sick design. Like, I want you to look at this and tell me that this is not just a cool design. With attacks Electric Tail and Bolt Crush? Are you kidding me? Does it get any cooler? His sleeping looks like it would be really uncomfortable for him, but like that's he's not designed to sleep. But damn if he's not cool. Zappo, get on the team. Alright. We definitely need a Zora. But who else is going to join the team? We probably need a good plant Spectrobe. Maybe a Sabo. Maybe a Hananoni. Maybe. Just because it's really unlikely that I'll use one in the future. Or a Dongu. No, definitely not Dongu. Rapigu is really bad. Daidongu is not so bad. Daidongu is like, got some decent stuff. Rapigu just doesn't. I wouldn't recommend it. Because, sorry, not only are projectile Spectrobes, like, have the super terrible flaw of getting things bounced back at them, they also usually do very little damage. And it's like, what are we doing here? Like, I'm doing no damage, and, like, it's just bouncing back and doing more damage to me than it is to them. Like, Rollin, I'm going to try and get through the headquarters.
Hey, Harry, how's everything back at home?
Gina, is that you? Oh,
Commander Grant not telling him about us?
Gina, you read me?
Yeah, roger that. Hey, is the commander around?
The commander? Negative. Sorry about that, guys.
Where is he?
Dunno. Actually, I was hoping you might know. No one's seen him at all since you guys left.
Oh my god.
What? Not at all?
He left to go gamble in Vegas.
He was acting sort of strange at the time. Probably because of that sector coming up again.
What sector? What do you mean?
This is just between us, okay?
Promise. Nana Hero ice cream sundaes for a year if either of us blabs.
Oh, really? You mean it? I love those things. Anyway, here's the story. It seems about 30 years ago, a young MPP officer disappeared on assignment out there.
Disappeared?
Hey, not so loud. Look, I want you to know I strongly recommended calling you guys back in, but he wouldn't do it.
Who was it, Harry? Who was the officer who disappeared?
You sitting down. It was Grant.
What?
Wait a second. Is this his old badge?
Roland, do you copy?
But if the commander visited this system 30 years ago, how come he never told us? Beats me. My head still hurts from all the thinking I've had to do lately. Anyway, it's no use worrying about this right now. We'll just have to ask him ourselves. That's just it, Roland. We can't just ask him. We don't even know where he is. Now, let's get back to Witera. Yarg, me mateys. It be 1 AM, and I be playing Spectrobes on the Wii. In the time I was gone between the last episode and this, I became a pirate. More specifically, a pirate lord of the High Pirate Council. So, you know. Yarg, it be ye own landlubbers who be crossing ya at the Yarg. What the hell am I doing? I think I've accidentally gotten nail polish all under my nunchucks. Weird. Hold on. Damn it. Anyway. I'll focus on this later.
Go.
I've got things to do.
Go.
Tasty blue minerals.
Go. Go. Go.
There is stuff all around the ship, but like honestly, just like the level of stuff we find here, it's not really worth going around.
Okay, let's go. Go. Over there. Attack. Now, go. Go. Over there. Attack. Now, go. Go. Over there.
It's interesting to see that we're now getting to a point where we're like high enough level that the crawl knocking into each other actually does some damage now. Let's use Zappo. 126 is crazy. Damn, Zappo. Yeah, Zappo's gonna be on the team for a while. I don't have any. Let's give Sable a little time. Not gonna be around forever. Guess and Cell, they'll be around forever. Tobapod. I never actually did this kind of loop around this area. And I think it's important to highlight all the different areas since one of the reasons I do this is just for documentation. Like the reason I record myself playing games and upload it, and you know, to many, this is like it's only this in Pokemon Rumble right now. But I've also done both Poke Park games for the Wii, Bakugan for the Wii, and Ni no Kuni on the Switch, and it's just so I can document the games. Like if I ever am like, man, I really want to play that game right now, I can just go back and watch myself. Like that is really before this series it was almost entirely for myself, but now I have now I want people, now I'm forcing people to watch this because I need to share how amazing Spectrobes is and how much I love it. I mean, look at Sabo, how could you not love it? That was Zazapod right there. That was I discovered fossil Spectrobe. It's a powerful fighter with a golden body, with a golden yellow body that matches absolutely perfectly its fire property. That's what this is talking about. Is you find Zaza up here. Just thought I'd point that out because it's been a while since I found that. Wanted to make sure everybody remembers. I guess it was only last episode, but it's been like 4 days for me. Maybe it's like 3 days. I don't know. I'm losing track of my days. I guess it would have been, yeah, 4 days ago. Anyway, we got lots of green and yellow beans. Our bean collection is quite beany. Yes, my beans are numerous. No, you may not have any. They're my beans from my wonderful garden. My garden is the world, and I will take all of the beans that I find. Yes, that's right, I'm an evil bean farmer. Oh shit, the place has been restored. Let's take a quick look around. Now that things are back to how they should be here. How nice it is. I always like this water fountain. They just got big water bubbles. Spectrobe food. Minerals? That doesn't sound very good. Shut up, kid. You can comprehend the true power of my beans. Bean power. Does this guy up here give us stuff yet? Or do I have to like... Do I have to show him my true power? That's right. This is not even my final form. Damn right. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna sweep your leg, and then catch him by the collar of his shirt as he like hangs over the edge. I'm gonna be like, huh, watch yourself, kid. On the path to the Tree of Life, I've discovered a hidden path, well hidden in the green. Beyond the hidden path is an area that appeared to be of no significance. That is, until I went there with the spectre of the plant property. That was all the orange minerals we found earlier. Fire Ruins B1. I encountered a fire property Spectrobe in the fire ruins that was not the least bit phased by the lava shooting out of a crater. It was a hot-blooded fighter that incinerated its foes with the red-hot flames streaming from its body. Hiko? Hiko or Tekka? Must be Hiko, actually. Because I think this is Leo. It could be Komainu, actually. Because you find Komainu fossils on the fire planet. Which I think is really cool that you can't get more Komainus until you get to that far in the game. But, my friends, so glad to see you. Please, don't be shy. Stop by the time you like. Cool, I thought you would give me something. Meanie. Hold on. There's a point where he asks you for 3 Spectrobes. And I know one of them is Zini and one of them is Sabo, and I don't know what the third one is. There's a non-zero chance it's Spyco. Oh, I wanted to go to the Stuffed Belly. Because there's someone who should give me a data disc there. Sorry, I'm kind of like just wandering, but, or it might be Tobasu? I can't remember now. I'll just have to wait till I get there. Who? I know someone gives me a data disc in here. I swear to God. I'm gonna start checking pockets. I don't care. Someone's got the data disc. And I want to see it. Really funny story. I record these videos at 30 frames per second. And, like, let's be real, it's a Wii game. Like, you're not getting better than 30 frames anyway. But I used to record them at 60 frames per second. And I recorded my first episode of Ni no Kuni, which was, I think, 2 hours long. And then I looked at the file size, and I was like, oh my god, I can't keep doing this. This is going to, like, all of my storage is going to be the first 3 episodes of Ni no Kuni. So now I record 30 frames per second. That's just... I had to figure out OBS entirely on my own. Well, sorry, I didn't have to. I'm sure there's a billion tutorials on YouTube, but... like, I just bought a capture card. I went on Amazon, searched capture card, and then bought one that looked good. And then just had to, like, figure it all out myself, basically. I had to buy a thing that converts the... whatchamacallit of the Wii, the... I don't know what the cables are called, but the cables that plug into the TV that converts to an HDMI output so that I could plug that into the capture card. It took me a while to figure it all out. And then at first, it would just kind of like randomly freeze. And then it just doesn't do that anymore. And I don't know what happened, but I don't know. It's honestly, I can't say it hasn't been fun figuring it all out. Back again, I see. Have you managed to locate Camdogo over on Doldogo? Nope, no sign of him anywhere. Well, now, that must mean he already left for another planet. I must apologize for providing you with outdated information. No sweat, Radice. At least we were able to defeat the Crawl there and explore the ruins under the Tree of Life. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, and we discovered the legendary Shard of the King deep within. Just like deep within, I'm an alpha male. An alpha female. Wasn't there some alpha never mind. This is... I can't go on some rant about alpha females right now. Shard of the King? Yep, we brought it back with us, but we're not really sure what it is. We wanted to see what you thought about it. What is this? You were able to take the shard from the ruins? Might I have a look at it? It comes in 2 colors. Blue and red.
This red glow, do you see it? It's an omen of impending doom.
Like what kind?
Like the impending kind.
No doubt.
Like
It
the
can only
doom
mean one
kind.
thing. Crawl. The shards always warn us when those monsters are massing. But this is
Bars.
weird. Even to me, I've never seen such a glow. Nothing as intense as this. I wish it weren't true, but this confirms it. Our Terra is facing an unimaginable disaster.
This is the shard of the legendary Beast King, savior of your planetary system? I wonder what sort of danger your planet is in. Reese is like, fucking do something about it! What's this shard trying to tell us? It is said that the shards glowed brightly once before, but that was many ages ago. Back then, its ominous glow preceded the coming of a horrific Crawl that attacked our village. It was like a giant amoeba that kept splitting apart, filling the land with Crawl after Crawl. 100 Spectrobe Masters aided by 10,000 Spectrobes battled for 100 days to defeat the enemy. That's 100 Spectrobes per Master. I only get 6. Well, I mean, maybe you like go to and like swap them out, but whatever. They saved our planet from being utterly destroyed in a never-ending flood of crawl. So the shard's trying to tell us your entire planet's in danger of being destroyed? It's not unheard of. Back in our non-Aero system, we saw evidence of planets destroyed by the crawl. Oh, I wish I could pull that up, but there is a planet in the previous games that is just like a like it has just been like totally. It's only like half of the planet left because it's just been consumed by the crawl. It's so cool. I would like to play those games, but they're kind of cringe. But anyway, I believe that you were meant to find the shard. Perhaps the Beast King is somehow guiding your hand. May I keep the shard here with me for the time being? I would like to study it if you would not mind. Nuh-uh, finders keepers! Mine. Perhaps I could find some clues to the impending doom and the Beast King itself. Be my guest. Besides, we have some other planets to explore. Legends say there are shards on other planets too. Please bring back any you might find. Sure, Radis. We'll add shard hunting to our to-do list. Since we gotta do everything for you. Huh. Bitch. Do legends provide any clues where we should start? Okay, side tangent. We should be calling men bitches, okay? Degender the term bitch, and so I can. I just want to be. I just want to start calling men bitches, okay? You don't even have to degender it. Reverse gender it. Read about men. It's so much fun. Anyway, do legends provide any clues where we should start? Well, there is one legend about a shard said to rest on the ice planet Kogoiria. Kogoiria? Sorry, that was not the voice. Yes, Kamtoga maintains a base camp there. If he's no longer on Doldogo, then perhaps he has returned there. And he no doubt knows where you can find the ruins there. You must explore them, just as you did on Doldogo. Here are the coordinates for Kogoiria. I recommend you head there at once. Will do. Let's get going, Gina. I think in reality, I'm a very staunch believer in the like understanding that just taking sexism and then using it back in the reverse is not going to solve any problems. It'll probably make things worse. But I also think it's really funny to call men gendered insults that have, they're gendered towards women. But Oh, great, you're finally back. Something I want to talk to you about. Hi, Gumark. I don't like his name. What can we do for you? My boss Kotetsu is having a tough time coming up with a new weapon. No kidding, but he's at the top of his game. How could we possibly help a master blacksmith like him? Well, it seems he'd like to take a look at some Spectrobes for better... he does? Well, in that case, I suppose really can help. Exactly. Please stop by when you have a moment. Sorry, Jess, you're going to have to sit in the box for a moment, because I'm pretty sure we need feet. If I'm wrong, I will look stupid as hell. But that's fine. We're currently like 5 hours deep into this playthrough, so I'm not overly worried about people finding this. Slump. Oh, my friends, I work as a good time. Oh, don't sweat it, Kotetsu. Everyone has a bad day now and then. Yes, indeed. It seems to be a slump lately. Zini? You know, one of those child form spectrums. I know Zini. Check my name. Zini Pyra. Yup, that's me. Of course, Kotetsu, especially when you use... Right, Rollin? You bet, but why Zini? I feel like I should do right here. Don't let me down. Bring it over. I mean, how else am I supposed to see it? Alright, so let's get out here. Yes, this is well done, my friends. Now to see one of those Tobasu child fossils. Oh, yes, but it's very, very special. Don't let me down. Okay, no problem. I hope he knows what he's doing. Oh, by the way, That's why we don't use Tobasu. Yes, you never disappoint. Now, just one more try from. Please show me a Sable. I'm so smart. I am a genius. Kotetsu, why didn't you just ask us to get all three at the same time? I'm smart enough that I already heard them. Oh, alright, my bad, but I promise this will be the last. I am. Forever in your debt. Oh, my friend is kicking already. I knew I was going to be super duper special. My friends, I have a shield for you. Go ahead, it's all yours. You say go ahead, it all yours? I wasn't paying close enough attention. Hold an unchucking remote upward to use a shield during a battle. It will greatly lower the damage you take from an attack. Shields and sea slugs. Did I say weapon? I meant armor. Ha ha ha. Can't have all offense and no defense, right? You can if you're me. Can if you're goated. That's my build. Max speed, max attack, no defense. Glass cannon. I said glass cannon in front of my father once and he was like, what does that mean? And I was like, you're a fool. Alright. I think Kotetsu only gives us the blaster, and that's it. After that, no more weapons from Kotetsu. But that's alright. Kotetsu's already done lots for us. Let's get Jess back on the team. I don't want stinky feet around. Alright. Let's do some looking here. First up, Azora. You know what? I kind of want to keep Maple on the team. I know we're going to a water planet, but just in case. If you mash the A button, you actually can't damage the fossils with the drill. Well, it's just better. It's better to just tap it repeatedly. Anyway, there's our Zora. What else do we want? Maybe a Tobasu? Maybe a Tobasu and a Hananomi. Even though I'll probably never use the Hananomi. But that's fine. What's our team looking like so far? We've got Zappo, Zora, Tobasu, Hananomi. Then what? We have Earth. I guess Maple, yeah, we'll keep Maple on. I mean, we don't have a water Spectro, but that doesn't... We'll probably just get one while we're there. You're never gonna guess what I'm naming this one. Electric Boogaloo, baby! Alright. Time to get serious. Oh, that's a lot of pink. I've mentioned before and I'll mention it again, I really wish they had color variations for Spectrobes in this game. It would be so cool. Zonzo is a name I've always wanted to give a cat. Zonzo the Wizard. But I suppose this sheep will have to do. Sorry, ooh-ah. As much as I love your silly name. Oh, Hananomi. Damn it. I forgot immediately. One for you. And one for you. I'll take a closer look at our two new friends here. Alright. Ketobasu, aka Feet 2, with Combo Stomp and Twist Kick. It's... There's like somewhat of a bunny design going on. I don't know if you can really tell. But it's... I don't know if there's much idea for it other than just like the idea of like bunny ear tying of laces. But yeah, they're vaguely bunny-like. Anyway. Oh, look at that. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you up. Bizarra with Rainbow Whip and Rainbow Horn. Now that's gay. I do wish I knew how to put mods into this game so I could have the pride flags, but unfortunately I am stupid. And also, no, this Wii is cracked. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but whatever. Anyway. Hananomi. This time I won't hit it. Wink. As funny as it would be to hit it for the bit, I do not want to go find another Hananomi fossil. Boom. Alright. Awaken Hananomi. This will be, for now, our final member of the team. I already have an idea of who I want to put on the team, but it's kind of a basic choice. No, you know what? I'll go with the other one. I'll explain who I'm talking about later. When I'm actually in a position that I can You're gonna be. You're gonna be. You're gonna be Xylo, short for xylophone. You give me xylophone vibes. Where are you? That's Twirls. I want Xylo. I'm getting a Facebook notification. I love that spicy in French is like épicé. I don't know how to actually pronounce it, but it's so funny to just imagine being like épicé. Where are you? Am I? It's over here. Over here? Over. I'm trying to use the sound. Oh, there you are. Get a higher up perspective here. It develops into a tall thing. Pixie me. Yep. Just the beacon of power I need on my team. A mixture of a flower and a hummingbird. But it's got flash beam and shining orb. Well, now it's having a little sleep. Good to sleep because soon you'll be thrust into battle and it'll be kill or be killed and it'll be nightmarish. No, I don't like that. I don't know. I just don't like having Bazora and then Zappo at the end because that's just like how it always is, and it's like, oh boy, howdy, doing the same thing again. Me, oh my. There's just like a little bit of blood on the side of my bed. I don't entirely know how it got there. Only like a tiny bit. Like, I don't even know. What I have to assume happened was I had like, I don't know, just like a drop of blood on my finger, and I like accidentally wiped it on the side of the bed. I have no idea what else, how else it could have got there.
Go. Go.
But now we gotta go to Kogo area. I struggle with some of the planet names in this game because I don't think a lot of them I don't think they ever say in the cutscenes. I don't remember what I used to call Daldogo. Maybe it's Daldojo? That doesn't sound right, so yeah, I call that Daldogo. And then Kogo area, I don't know. I'm just worried to make the same mistake as with Zini Pyra. Just pronounce things phonetically wrong. I mean, Kogo area, right? Like, how else could you pronounce that? Kogoiria? Like, that's it. Like, Kogoria. I guess it could be Kogoria. There's less emphasis on the E and... But... I love this planet. It has the best track in the game, Camtoga's Camp, which I could just listen to for hours on end. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my fan off so you can really... I don't know if you can hear my fan at all in the background, but...
What's the deal? Where is everybody?
It is strange. And by the look of the place, wherever they went, they left in one big hurry.
Crawl ambush would explain it.
Yeah.
Sure is quiet. Hope that doesn't mean...
Look, let's look around some more.
Okay, it's not playing the theme yet. There really isn't anyone around here. Wonder where they all went. Maybe out on a ski trip or something? Roland, this is no time for bad jokes. Yikes, sorry Gina. I was trying to put a positive spin on what looks like a pretty grim situation. Well, nothing's for sure yet, so don't go jumping to any conclusions. Let's go take a look outside their camp. Hopefully we'll find them somewhere close by. Fascinating. It doesn't play the theme until you find the peoples. Long snowfield. The long snowfield. Where the snow is long and the fields are long. And the field is snow and well, the snow is field. And we can start finding pink minerals now. You might be thinking, what's so great about pink minerals? Okay. It would have been really cool. You might be thinking, what's so cool about pink minerals? And check it. Okay. Okay. Prime example, by the way. Of why. I do like how they make like tire screech marks, tire screeching sounds. He's like, I'm just a pair of slippers, man. What do you want from me? Ooh, he paralyzed Crawl, which is a status, one of the many statuses in this game. I haven't really brought them up before. There's one for each attribute. I mean, you saw me poisoned quite a bit on the last planet. That's the plant attribute status. That was paralysis, which makes you unable to attack. You've also kind of seen the burn, which there's the pink mineral, which is Gauzen was doing that with his smoke attack. And that just leaves water, which is freeze, and earth, which is slow. Speaking of statuses, I made my own reboot to Bakugan, and honestly, it's kinda goated. Like, Bakugan, alright, get ready for the long Bakugan rant. Bakugan structurally is just not a satisfying game to play, right? Here, I'm gonna turn my fan back on. It's already getting warm. Like, the structure of having 3 Bakugan, 3 gate cards, and 3 ability cards, like, it is very rigid. It does not give you a lot of flexibility in like how you play. And you know, first to 3 gate cards wins. I used to play with I had a friend who I would play with, because I just love Bakugan. But I found, oh, whoops, I thought you were close enough, but apparently I was wrong. And we would play Bakugan, and like I would, you know, take these cards like from the shows and stuff, and sometimes tweak them. Sometimes they're just too powerful. Oh, this one actually just like explodes. Like, yeah, that would kill you. But anyway, like it's boring. to just have 3 Bakugan. Is this Rydrake? No, it's... Nope. That's Paga. Hi, Zini. Hi, Sal.
Hey, little one.
Give you a little pet. I think...
Go.
So, I made my own rule set. And what it is that instead of having 3 Bakugan, 3 ability cards, 3 gate cards, you have... what is it? You have 3 Bakugan, 5 gate cards, and 7 ability cards. And the goal is not only to get to 3 gate cards, it's to get to 5 gate cards. And I've also spent a lot of time just coming up with my own cards. And then I kind of, once I got to that point, I kind of ran into the issue of like, well, okay, but now what, like, there's no incentive to use any particular Bakugan. I just accidentally ran into a cutscene trying to get that green mineral. Like, there's no particular incentive to use, like, any of your favorite Bakugan, right? Like, pretty much every Bakugan only matters as to, like, what its attribute is and if it has a special card. And if not, like, any Bakugan just doesn't matter. So then I was like, okay, well, what if all Bakugan have, like, their own ability? Like, their own innate ability is what I call them. Like how Pokemon does. Because, you know, as much as I hate to admit it, it's a good system. And then I, you know, kind of... And then from there, I then broke down into, like, Bakugan rankings of, like, in these, like, star rankings of, like, that kind of determine, like, how good they are, and not counting the 6 different attributes of variation, there's about 100 Bakugan, a little over 100, so over 600 once you take the 6 attributes in to account, and then I had to go and make all the gate cards and ability cards and try to balance them as well as I could. Of course, I have no data to go off of, right? It's all well and good to, you know, say like, oh, in theory this would probably like be balanced, but I have nothing to base it off of. I really wish I could run a simulator like Pokemon Showdown where I could just gather data about like what wins most and like what is like always losing, just so I could see. And then from there, I as you know, to kind of expand on the abilities, to give abilities more depth, I created statuses. And there's 6 attributes in Bakugan. Pyrus, which is fire, Aquas, water, Ventus, wind, kind of more storm, Subterra, earth, Chaos, light, and darkness. And so for their statuses, I made fire, burn, which, you know, obviously, but what it actually does is it reduces your Bakugan's base G power by 20. And there's an important distinction because Bakugan's G powers will like fluctuate a lot in a game, but base G power is like that is important because like if it's just minus 20 G power, then the next time they're rolled, they'll like if they exit battle and then re-enter battle, they're back to the regular. But by reducing it by 20 base G power, that affects them until they are cured of that burn. And also makes it so that some Pyrus or actually a lot of Pyrus abilities will do increased damage. And then Chaos is freeze, and I didn't know what to do with this for a while. And what I settled on was this idea that if your Bakugan is frozen, it is essentially like it is basically at 0 G power, and like if you can't do anything, it's just gonna lose. However, almost there's like more than half of gate cards and ability cards will thaw if you use them. So it's kind of just a matter of, it's almost like freeze forces you to use an ability card to kind of counterbalance, you know. I think that would be annoying, but for Ventus, the storm attribute, it's paralysis, and I didn't really know what to do with paralysis at first, and I decided that paralysis just disables the innate ability of your Bakugan. And then it was really funny because there's some background who's like innate ability is like immune to paralysis, and it's like, well, this guy basically just doesn't have an ability, because it's like the only paralysis does is negate ability, and your ability is just negating paralysis, you know. And then Subterra has poison, which is damage over time, in that it loses 10 G power every time it stands on a card. 10 base G power. I don't know if I said that. And lastly is shared by Chaos and Darkus is the blind status. And when your Bakugan is blinded, you have to do a sight check for certain ability cards, which is just a coin flip. But I think... Did you hear that? Yeah, I heard something, but... Sorry, there's more for me to say, but... I really love Bakugan. I need someone to play it with. It's actually kind of scary. I don't like it. Over there, I heard something from that cave. Maybe the people from the base camp are in there. Let's go take a look.
Go.
I'm more spooked out by the darkness and the unknown stuff than I'd like to admit.
Go.
And
Go.
then with Bakugan, there's like... The problem I found with making innate abilities is having to hold myself back from just making like stuff that I think would be really cool. Especially for like Bakugan that I personally really like. It's just like, I could give you a really busted ability. That would be kind of funny. And then there's also some Bakugan where like their innate ability will change dependent on their attribute. And I did that for the Guardian Bakugan, which are like in the show. There's like the main characters Bakugans, and they only like appear in that one attribute. So for all of them, they have a different different ability for their like main attribute that they appear as in the show, and every other attribute. And I also made some where it was just like, and usually only for the higher ranked Bakugan, that I would make like kind of abilities more so just based on like the, I guess, kind of the vibe of the attribute, where like fire or Pyrus and Chaos are both very like bright, warm stuff, and then like Darkus and Aquas. Oh, I also had this idea that that Pyrus and Subterra would be very focused on like very brute force offense, just like increasing your G power, lowering the opponent's G power type of play. And then Aquas and Chaos would be very strategy based and a lot more about controlling the field, controlling conditions, statuses, and stuff like that. And then Ventus and Darkus would be a mix, where it's like a good amount of damage or G power increasing and damaging, but also like tricky little things. That's the wrong one. Wow. That was a good one. Nice. I also just wish I had like a physical version of every Bakugan. I would love that so much. I have certainly a lot of Bakugan, but nowhere near the 600 that I would like. Especially with how either rare or like not available in certain attributes a lot of the original, because I also used a mixture of the original series Bakugan as well as the reboot Bakugan, because like they're both pretty good. Certainly the Bakugan reboot, I don't know, the Bakugan reboot changed up the battle system where instead, ooh, life mineral, instead of gate cards that you would land on and, you know, have field effects, it became battle cores, which in the actual physical game was like little magnet hexagons that you would roll onto, and they'd have their own little effects. You battle your Bakugan. And in the show, I think the characters would like pick them up and throw them at their Bakugan to power them up. But it's like, I don't know, that takes away part of what I loved so much about Bakugan, which was this whole like strategy aspect of it, where you would like lay down your cards and be like okay, I know like what's going on over here, so if I can like maneuver myself into a position where like I've got this Bakugan here, I can spring a trap on them. And it's just like, you just can't do that anymore. They also, I think, got rid of ability card. They made, for the reboot, they made the physical game more of a card game, which I don't think is a terrible idea. I can certainly get behind that. But, I don't know. It kind of... I have to be grateful for the reboot, because it's like... I could have just had nothing from back on, from 2012 on, but I did get a reboot, and, you know, there's a lot of cool Bakugan from it. But, you know, it wasn't perfect. The green bean. Also, they made a change with the attributes where they got rid of Subterra, the Earth attribute, replaced it with Aurelis, which was like a gold attribute, and then replaced Ventus's like wind stuff to just be basically what Subterra was. And I despise that. I mean, obviously, I have huge nostalgia for Bakugan. I missed a section back there, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. I know the past, like, 15 minutes has just been talking about Bakugan, but I just have many, many thoughts. You might notice on the minimap that line going through the middle. That is an area that we will... I can't make the camera go up. That's an area we will go through later. And it's, I think, a neat little feature that you can see it here. It's... Don't angle down. This is... I bet you it does that on purpose so that you can't see the bridge up there. But anyway. Kind of see it there. Did I already investigate this? I have been focusing... I've been on autopilot just collecting materials while talking about Bakugan. I wish Spectrobes would get a reboot, but I would probably complain about it a lot. Because I have spent a lot of my time thinking about what I would do with Spectrobes, that they just can't. They just can't make it as good as what I've already envisioned. I've even come up with my own fan-made Spectrobes. I don't remember many of them. One of my favorites was a earth snake that was like had bits of ruins like in its body. I think there was an ice wolf. Hard to remember now. I think there was a almost like a moth kind of insect guy who was a sky property and would be more of like a physically weak but like long distance, like lightning kind of sorcerer mage type. I don't know. I've always liked creating my own things. Always wanted to make my own RPG. It'd just be fun. Anyway, look at this guy. I usually just call him like the penguin guy. I'm gonna punch him right in the face. Ooh. I don't want to spoil this for you, but we just kind of have to, just kind of wail on this guy until... I'll just do this to speed things up. Until we are... Oh, interrupted. There we go.
Rollin, maybe we better...
Hey, hang on! Try this! Heads up!
What is it?
Never mind about that. There's no time to explain. Just hurry up and insert them in your Cosmolinks.
When you look at the layout of this place, there's not really any place Camp Toga could be, like, out of sight. So I don't know. Anyway, we got an axe. Axes are powerful weapons that cannot be stopped mid-attack and can break through an enemy's guard. Yep. Holy shit, I'm about to get fucking destroyed. We have a cool axe now. It's orange, which I think is cool. I just love the design of the Cosmo axe. It's very neat. Anyway. Wait. I just noticed something about it. I would like to... It's harder to tell with that one. Whoops. Wow. That... I don't know... I mean, I guess that one makes sense. I don't have any blasters yet. But I guess I never really put together how, like... See, the glove... It's got that bit that you see on their arms, like when we're not in battle, that like turns into the glove, and that makes sense for like the glove and the lance, right? But I just noticed with the axe, that's like in the middle of it, which implies that like that thing like sprouts out all this axe stuff, which I never noticed before. Anyway, okay. Gina, do we really only have the one? Do we really only have the one sound effect for Gina swinging the axe? I guess so. I could fight this strategically, but I don't have the patience for that. So I'll continue to just press the A button. I'm just a girl with an axe, and I'll kill you.
Barely broke a sweat.
Yeah, right.
Well, look at you. You're practically school kids. Still, lots of heart, though, and goodness knows you can't teach that. But you might want to polish up some of your battle skills.
Just who the heck are you?
Easy there, Tiger. A little respect for your elders now. But to answer your question, the name's Toga.
There he is.
30 years ago, believe it or not, I was the one wielding that Cosmolink you're holding in your hand there.
Whoa. Toga, I'm Gina. This is my puppy girl, Rollin. We're members of the Nanairo Planetary Patrol. You're one hard guy to find. You know how much time I wasted looking for you? Rollin, you'll have to excuse my partner. He needs to work on his people skills. Because he's a puppy. Is that so? Well, I don't recall actually needing to be looked for in the first place, especially by a couple of amateurs. Anyway, at least you didn't get hurt, though you were clearly outmatched. Now, if you'll excuse me, we have work to do. We can talk later back at camp. See you when I see you.
We weren't outmatched. I was just warming up.
Well, he does have a point. Who knows what would have happened if he hadn't tossed us those cubes.
Hey, whose side are you on here?
If we're choosing sides, Roland, I'm on the side against the crawl. So technically, Roland, he's on the same side as us. Anyway, let's go talk to him back at base camp. And try to be a little nicer this time.
Yes, ma'am.
Puppy girl. Puppy girl coded. That's a puppy girl. Yep. Looking at the readings, yeah, that's a puppy girl. Can I turn my mic up? There you go. Camtoga's camp. Yes. Any chance any of you want to give me a data disk or something? Tough battle. Shocked. Wow. I'm shocked. Wowzers. Wowzers Bowsers. Anyway. You might be thinking, why am I not going to talk to Camtoga? And I'm not going to tell you. What are you going to do about it? That's what I thought. I'm getting another battle Spectrobe on my team. Because in order to progress, you need to have a full team, a full search team, and a full battle team. So, guess what, Stink? You get to be on the team for like 5 more minutes. Ah, you made it. Took you long enough. Thought maybe you'd gone limping home with your tail between your legs. Again. Like, there's, fuck, what is it called? Dog whistling? That Roland's a puppy girl. This is the entrance to my quarters. Nothing special, just a small cave we remodeled. Let's continue this inside. What? You wanna know who those guys outside are? They're just a bunch of rough and tumble fellas I recruited to protect the Kaio system from the crawl. I suppose if we had a name, we'd be the Camtoga Patrol. That's not half bad. We wanted to ask you something, Camtoga. You see, we're looking for this thing called a shard.
Yeah, we figured someone like you could point us in the right direction. Any ruins on this planet?
That would be the ice ruin. I think you mean the blue ruins. We go by color. Because I have the intelligence of a 6-year-old. You'd be referring to the ice ruin. That would be the ice ruins you're referring to. Legend says the shard rests there. It's on the other side of the glacier, opposite our camp.
Great, lead the way.
Sorry, can't do that for you.
Why not?
Lots of reasons, but mostly because it's extremely dangerous, since you ask.
Dangerous for me, you mean? But you saw me thump that crawl.
Yeah, I had a front row seat to the action, remember?
Enough
Dude,
already.
Roland is so tiny
Just
compared to
tell us where the
Camtoga.
ruins are.
Here's the point. Courage isn't courage if it's heedless. And if you can't understand that, well, all the more reason for me not to tell you where the ruins are.
Whatever, we'll just find it ourselves. Let's go, Gina.
Wait! Roland!
I'm out of here.
Sorry, he means well. He's just sort of bullheaded sometimes.
Yep, I know the type.
What do you think Camtoga does in his spare time?
No, wait, Roland. How do you plan on finding the ruins without Camp Toga's help? Who needs him? It was a mistake to ask him for help in the first place. Now, let's see. We hit a dead end last time, so... I know. Let's try that other trail that runs alongside Camp Toga's cave. Wow. Other exit. Alright, well, before we do that, I'm excavating that fossil. Or we found multiple fossils, didn't we? We must have.
Let's excavate some fossils. That's right, you can call me the fossil excavator, because I'm excavating fossils. And when I excavate the fossils, I eat the fossils, and I eat the fossils because I like eating rocks.
Speaking of fossils, I was learning about this this dinosaur that lived, or not dinosaur, sorry, this whale that lived about 5 million to 10 million years ago. And it was called Leviathan, and it was like a species of sperm whale. That's a shakin. It was a species of sperm whale that was extremely terrifying. This is a dark fossil. Some spectrobes are in dark fossils, which are more like resilient and really annoying. Torga's one of them. Pretty much everything on this planet, I think, is a dark fossil, which is really annoying. Let's see if I still managed to scrape an S on this. Or an A, sorry. Yep, I did. Not bad. There's a shotgun. Shakin. I don't know. Shaken. I'll leave that one. This is not who I was talking about earlier. When I said I could use like the basic option, or no, I'll use someone else. This is neither of them. This is the third guy. He's a little knife fish. I love him. You're gonna be stabby. Hi, Stabby. We're friends now. That's what I'm looking for. Paga. This is the one who's going to be joining our team. There. On this little guy of the team. And we do not have any Riza fossils. Riza. That was the one I was talking about, the basic one. It's like on the cover of the game. Like, if someone asks you what your favorite Spectro is and you say Rhydrake, it's like, get out of my face. Like, were you born yesterday? Come on. You're gonna be snowy. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Or, like, jumps to a random fossil. Shaken, also a flying Spectrobe. In fact... So, we're gonna evolve Paga. A little snowy. Paga's not very big when it evolves. Oh, you're just tiny. Pagani. With Ice Flip and Snow Tulip. Also projectile, a projectile Spectrobe. But, this was another, like Zazane and Zazanero, this is another one that it was changed for this game. Where the original... I don't remember if it's also called Paga or like... Anyway. In the original games, it like turned to like a giant like iceberg instead of continuing with the penguin thing. I don't know. I think this is a more natural evolution, but... Anyway, let's go find those ruins. I got things to do, places to be, you know. And by things to do and places to be, I mean Spectrobes to play and Crawl to fight. Glacier Valley. What a great name. I sure hope I don't have to fight any Crawl. It sure would be a shame if I had to fight a bunch of Crawl. I sure wouldn't want to fight a whole lot of Crawl. The Crawl armies are amassing. Green Bean! The Green Bean. If you were a bean, you would be the greenest of beans. And I would be a yellow bean. Alright, a little bit of drift there. That's fine. That's cool. So we like to... Oh, an attack mineral! Now we've got one of each. Uh-oh. These bozos want to fight. Oh my god. I thought I healed. I could have sworn I healed. Piss off. Alright, there's a freeze. That's fine. Oh, I'm frozen now. Alright, we definitely want the glove back on. I need to start knocking these bozos down to get some good combos in with Ketobasu here. That's what's freezing me, is this guy over here. That's cool. Little ice needles. Can you do something cooler than that? Whoa. That'd be cool if it was like you get more than you get a single person more than one. Anyway, I don't have high expectations for the projectile Spectrobes. I'll be honest with you. Pagani, I think, is my least used Spectrobe like lifetime. It's possible this is the first time I'm ever using it, which is crazy because I have hundreds, if not thousands, of hours in this game. That's just how bad that Spectrobe is. That might be a Riza. I should check that. I'm gonna sneeze, I think. Nope. Guess I'm not sneezing. Anyway. Double go. Sell up to level 13. Another pink mineral. I need to... Part of me wants to just like keep saving up minerals. And then like at some point just be like, feeding frenzy. We're about to enter a cutscene here. So I don't want to be rushing in too boldly. There's still more neat little trinkets for me to find. Neat, tasty little treats hidden in the snow. Grab that green bean. Yeah, see?
Roland, I don't know about this route.
Don't worry about it. Look, we're almost there. Anyway, I'm not turning back just to hear Camtoga say I told you so.
Oh man, Roland, look, please don't make this an ego thing. He knows the risks. He's just trying to help.
Right.
Oh, come on, grow up.
We died. The end. Roll credits. It was a good run. Shimmers down onto our icy grave. Nope, we're alive.
Wait, Gina! Gina! Gina!
Gina's kind of a girl boss for that.
Nice direct route there, partner.
Hey, don't scare me like that. I was really worried about you. My bad, sorry.
And?
And Camtoga might have sort of had a point. I may be in over my head. A bit.
Huh? You alright? Let me check your head.
Yeah, I know. Humility's still on my to-do list.
I'm just teasing. You can take it, right?
Space wife. See, we should have stuck with Camtoga, but no. You had to go on one of your ego trips. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Whoa, that's not like you to own up so easy. Too bad you didn't realize that in the first place, moron. Anyway, it doesn't look like we're going back the way we came. Let's find another way out of here. Hey, snap to it, Roland. After all, you're the one who got us into this mess. Eat your spaghetti and get us out of here. Escape the crevasse. Where is it? There you are. Another glowing fossil. I bet we'll see another vision when we touch it.
Camtoga! Wake up! Camtoga! Can you hear me? Come on.
Stay with me! Sorry, buddy. Guess I really screwed up this time.
Don't exert yourself. Now, listen up. You gotta learn to rein it in.
Sorry.
An Ukubi fossil. See, when you take stupid risks, you put your partner at risk too. Kemtoga was just trying to stop you from making the same mistake he did. Then why didn't he come and say in the first place? I don't get old people with all their lesson teaching stuff. Even if he did, would you have really listened? I wouldn't have. Hello down there. I've been looking all over for you too. Hang on, I'll get you out of there.
Thank you, really. I mean it.
You saved our lives.
And I was a total jerk before. I apologize.
Oh, well, forget it. Never happened, alright?
But it did. And so did this. And I'll try to learn from it. I may be a Spectrobe master, but I need to master myself.
That ain't exactly easy, but realizing you got a problem, that's half the answer. End of the day, teamwork's our best hope for getting rid of these monsters. We gotta train ourselves to develop an instinct for it. It takes time, and the whole thing's gotta start with investing all you got in the one closest to you, your partner. And I'm talking from experience. I had a bond like that once.
What do you mean, had it once? What happened?
He is no more. We've got a
He
lot of ground to cover.
is now
Let's
she.
get some grub, then get to it.
She transitioned.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I would love that. He died when she was born. So you saw a vision from my past, eh? I was so young back then. I thought I was so strong and I knew no fear. Soon after I started working with my partner, he tried to stop me from battling Crawl on my own. But I wouldn't listen. I thought I had what it takes to go at it alone. But the Crawl ended up being a lot stronger than I thought. I ended up getting knocked flat on my face. When I came to my senses, I found myself in my partner's arms. I was relieved to be alive, but kind of humiliated. Come to think of it, that was the first and last time I ever saw my partner get emotional. It's gonna be hard for me to lecture you now that you saw me like that. No, Kemtoga. After seeing that, I know exactly what you were saying before. Please forgive me. Now, do you think you could tell us how to get to the ice ruins, please? Well, now, you sure become all nice and polite all of a sudden. Hey, cut me some slack, will you? This kind of stuff isn't easy for a guy like me. I know the feeling all too well. Now, listen to me, you two. The Crawl are a tough foe. It's going to take teamwork in order to defeat them. I myself had a couple of brother-in-arms. In fact, I'd call them good friends. But one of them... I made a vow that day. I'd do whatever it takes to keep my friends from harm. Kemtoga. Anyway, that's enough talk about tears and feelings to last me a lifetime. Oh, and before I get... This is for you. It's a gun! Oh, you get the Cosmic Blaster? Okay, well... I get the Cosmic Blaster from him. Blasters are long-distance weapons. There are 3 kinds. Blasters, zappers, and cannons. Blasters are more like straight shots, just orbs like you see there. Zappers are usually lasers, and then cannons are like heavier, like arced shots. This looks like a weapon cube for the Cosmolink. The blaster mode cube to be exact. It gives you a long distance attack, though it's a little weaker than other weapons. You're the best. Wait, don't thank me yet. I got something else for you. Something else? Yeah, but I can't just hand it over to you like that.
Oh, come on. Now you got me all excited. Don't hold out on us like that. Haha. Relax, relax. You'll get it soon enough. But first, you'll have to pass a little test. A test? Yeah, I need you to prove you've become a full-fledged Spectrobe master. So here's what you gotta do. Fill that Cosmo Link of yours to the brim with Spectrobes, and come show me. Fill it up, as in 6 adult forms and or evolved forms to use in battles, and 3 child forms for searching. In case you bozos at home couldn't piece it together. Exactly. Put them all in the slots in your Cosmo Link and then come show it to me. Then you'll finally see me as a full-fledged Spectrobe master. Okay, we'll do it. Let's get started, Gina. Roland's voice has gone from girl to just whiny. Nah, you're back. Did you get all the Spectrobes like I told you to? Let's see here. Yep, all the Cosmo Link slots are filled. Nice job. You're more than qualified to be the new Spectrobe master of the Kaio system. This is for you. Go ahead, you definitely earned it. The Cosmo Key. Awesome sauce. Thanks, but what is it? Why, that's the one and only Cosmo Key. It's proof that you're a true Spectrobe master. Each generation of Spectrobe master here in the Kaio system carries it, including that former partner of mine. And this must be one of your treasured keepsakes. How could we possibly accept it? Don't be ridiculous. The Cosmo Key belongs in the hands of the Spectrobe master, plain and simple. And you two more than fit the bill. Wow, thanks, Kim Toga. I'll carry it proudly and make sure to take good care of it. Yeah, see that you do. Oh, and by the way, it also gives its rightful bearer a new power. A new power? That's right. You ever seen those ancient stone markers scattered around the Kaio system? Well, sealed within those are legendary weapons that only Spectrobe masters can wield. Legendary weapons? I like the sound of that. Hey, let me finish. It's the Cosmo Key that will allow you to get the weapon. The Crawl are only getting stronger, so you better go get a legendary weapon or two before you go into the ruins. But you gotta find a stone marker first. I'd get started right now if I were you. Once you got a legendary weapon in your hand, I'll tell you where the ice ruins are. So I think we're gonna go get we'll go get all the weapons that are available to us so far, and then I'll call it an episode there. So first we're gonna go get that Pogo Blaster from the long snowfield. I'm trying to make a mental map in my head right now of everything we need. I need to throw Zora on my team, and I think an Earth Spectrobe for Excavation Field and Inception Hill.
Go.
I'm gonna try not to spend. I'm not gonna go through the whole snowfield getting items right now, but I'll just get a couple of the Shepod. I think that one's a guaranteed spawn as well.
Go.
I'm trying to remember if there's any other barriers that I didn't open
Go.
on Witera. I don't think so, right? I opened the fire one. Oh, they also now make this noise. I don't know if you can hear it. But they make that noise so you can know where they are. Isn't that cool? Anyway. There's the Pogo Blaster. It's a legendary weapon. Camtoga said they contain the power of the evolved form Spectrobes. The ancient Spectrobe masters must have left this marker here for people like us. Yeah, they must have foreseen that future generations would someday face the same crisis they did. Wow, so I guess we're the first to wield this weapon since ancient times. Those Crawl are in for it now. It's now our turn to protect the Kaio system, just like the ancient Spectrobe masters back in their time. Let's go tell Camtoga that we found a new weapon. Okay, Ikise! Give me the little sparklies.
Go. 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 Go.
I need to put an Earth Spectrobe and a Sky Spectrobe on my team. I don't know Daldogo. What am I missing there?
I remember correctly, I just need the Sky Spectro to get into the Glow Moss Cave one, and that's it.
Go.
Nice. A yellow mineral. It's yellow like pee. Thank you for tuning in to my facts of the day. Today's fact, yellow is pee. There's someone who gives me a data disk. Who's gonna give it to me? Yarg, next time it be. Okay, we'll go to Terra first. Actually, before anything, I'll put the Spectrobes in my party so I don't forget. Dear Cell, you and Stabby. Break. Get Jess, Feet, and Pride. Alright. Now we can get some legendary weapons. Whoops. There we go. I mean, I might as well pick him up since I'm here. Now this is very important because this is a sword. And the swords are... I don't care, I'm saying right here. I don't care if it kills me. The swords are what I'm gonna be using the most for this playthrough. I mean, I might start giving gloves a shot, but I also think it's really interesting that the Sky Stone markers are pink. You'd think yellow, but this is the Yagi sword for Yagi Zora. That one's gonna get used a lot. We got a new weapon. I can't even try it out. I say that every time. So, and then the next one is the Tobasu sword. Or is it the Buto sword? I think it's the Buto sword for Butobasu. But okay. I already know. I'm something of a Spectrobe master. Yeah, he's just gonna tell me if there's a one up here. But yes, this should be the Buto sword, which is really good. And then I get the Zaza sword as well. So I've already got... Fuck, how many swords are there? There's no plant sword. So I have 3 of the 4 swords. The Buto sword will definitely get used a lot. I love the Buto sword. Such a sick design. And the fact that it's got like two blades almost like on top of each other, I just think it's so sick. Three left on this planet. I have to get the Zaza sword on Dawn Bridge. I have to get the... I have to get the... My brain is processing. You can tell I'm getting sleepy because it's... The speaking is getting so not so happening. Dawn Bridge is where the Zaza sword is, and then the Spiken axe is in the Valley of the Damned. It's in Sunny Grassland. Awesome. That's all I wanted. Never coming back here. What is it? The Pit of Ruin is an enormous crater with the diameter stretching several miles long. And right where the valley leading to the desert can be seen dead ahead from the crater. I found a large mineral deposit. It is said that noble birds once gracefully flew around the soaring towers on Slaso back in ancient times. These masters of the wind used their giant wings to stir up whirlwinds that defeated their enemies. That's Owie. Silly little bird. Oi, oi, oi. What's all this about a silly little bird? Dawn Bridge. Get the Zaza sword. Which is another word for marijuana. That's right. Kids are talking about the Zaza sword. They're actually just hitting the pen.
Go.
2 green beans. Green bean. Talking about green beans has actually just made me want to eat green beans. And I feel stupid. So I'm sitting here at 2:30 in the morning being like, green beans. That would be a little bit tasty right now. Wow. I'm not reading this out every time they say it. They say it far too often. But we've got 2 more on this planet. I'm trying to remember how many are on Daldogo total. Or that we can access right now. I think it's 4? Daidangu, Foromi, Sabo, and I think it's the Zapulance in the Glowmoss Cave. Which makes sense. Given that you find Zappy on that, well, you don't even really find Zappy on that planet, but it would make less sense for it to be either of the other 2 Sky Spectrobes, given that they're both found on Slaso, the Sky planet. But I can't say for certain. We've still got more to find. I'm trying to think here. There's still at minimum 2 that we can get on our way through Kogo area. Give me the Spiken Axe. Spica Axe. then obviously we gotta get the most important weapon in the game. Oh, also that what that guy said about there are like some super strong weapons, but you need cards for them. Those are there are input cards that we can't access until the end of the 4th planet, which I think they waited too long to give you access to it. But there are 5 exclusive Spectrobes to it, and also a weapon of each type that is exclusive to it. But oh, look at my little boy, Zini Pyra. We'll get there in due time. It could have been an axe, it could have been a sword, but I was given a lance.
Go.
I walk to Burger King. Then I walk back home from Burger King. And I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm walking, I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm walking across the fields. Gonna get to the other fields that are past these fields. I'm gonna do it by walking a lot. And I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm walking. I feel good. And I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm walking. I do love how on some of the later planets, the stone markers aren't even like hidden behind barriers anymore. They're just kind of like hanging out. It's like, this is another one. But I think, actually, now that I think about it, I think for the last 3 planets, there is just a, like, there's just a stone marker where you land. And it's like, oh, cool. Free weapon for showing up to this planet. Awesome. Dope. So, we're done here on Witera. Now, we head back to Daldogo. The home of plants, flora, vegetation, whatever you may want to call it. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. I'm a little bit of a sleepy sheepy, but that's okay. It's good to get some good sleep. I've been unable to sleep well consistently recently. I was away for a couple days. I was at my mom's house before that. I'm just being able to sleep soundly every night. But, you know. Get myself back on the team. Wait, I still need Sky Spectrobe, still need Zora, still need Pride. All these 3 sentences sound different, yet mean the exact same thing. There was, like, at some point, a consideration that I would play Overwatch after I finish recording this, but that's definitely not happening. It is gonna be at 3 a.m. when I'm done, but that's okay. I can always play Overwatch later. There's always time for more Overwatch. The last thing I want to do is get to the end of my life and look back and think, I should play more Overwatch. Alright, now I'm just being silly. Did I take my pill today? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. How silly of me. The silliest little critter to ever wander. And yes, you might be thinking, what a silly little creature. But I warn you, my silliness cannot be contained. If you attempt to wield my silliness without proper reason, you will find yourself in grave danger. Because my silliness is a weapon of mass destruction. Do not underestimate me. For I am truly the silliest. If you were to make some sort of device for capturing and quantifying silliness, my silliness would simply destroy the fabricated ideal of your machine. Because my silliness cannot be understood by numbers. This is a Daidongu. He's a cool guy. He's a tree trunk man. Tree trunk. Nice. Daidongu cannon. Or sorry, just the Dongu cannon. If you were to understand my silliness in a single word, well, really, I can't think of a single better word than silly. That's right. My silly is silly incarnate. You may think yourself a wise wizard in the ways of silliness, but you are nothing but a mere child in my presence. And I will become the silly. I will show you the purest form of concentrated, unfiltered silly, and you will learn the true meaning of despair as you see the face of God through my silliness. And just when you think it's over, I will... I'm running out of creative runway here. I keep circling back to the silly thing. And when you lay your weary head upon the bones of the ashen world you once attempted to protect, I will remind you of the most archaic form of despair. Getting some evolved minerals, that's good. You have to get a good number of those because I'm going to be using a whole buttload throughout the entire playthrough. Once I start needing like 10 every time I go to a new planet because I'm evolving 5 guys twice. 5 guys, burger and fries. You know who has good burgers? Dairy Queen. Okay, listen. I worked at McDonald's for 2 years. I'm very familiar with McDonald's burgers. And Dairy Queen burgers are just so much better. I don't know if this is a controversial opinion or not. I don't know how McDonald's has like continued being successful to this point. Because goddamn, Dairy Queen is just so much better. And they're an ice cream place. And they're making better burgers than you, dude. Like, you gotta like reevaluate like what's going on when that's the case. It's not even like McDonald's is like, yeah, well, we do ice cream better, because they don't. Dairy Queen, forever my goat. If I worked at Dairy Queen, I would get so fat. I would eat so much food. I want a Dairy Queen burger. It's a good thing that I don't have enough money that I can just do stuff like that. Because I have little self-control otherwise. I'd be like, I want a Dairy Queen burger, and then I would just like go buy one. It's like, awesome. I got the thing I wanted.
Go.
Maybe one day, and I stare wistfully out into space because I'm so wise.
Go.
I'm looking for a Kyptos. Looks like no Kyptos. Looking for a Kyptos. Usually you find a Kyptos around here. This is usually where you find the first one. But it would appear, not for me, not today. I have to make sure to grab the Sabo shield on my way out, because I'm probably going to forget otherwise. I only just remembered it right now.
Go.
Lead the way, Pride.
Go.
Use your silly little horns.
Go.
Find the secret treasure. If I worked at Dairy Queen, listen, I hate supporting corporations. I think mega corporations are cringe and lame and are the root of most of the evil in the world. However, that's some good eating when you go to Dairy Queen. Fuck, man. Wendy's, also fire. Not as... I stand by my Dairy Queen, though. Ethically, I probably corrupt. I think. Yep, there's the Zappy Lance, or just the Zap Lance with 2 P's. Ooh, I'm so goated in the memory department. Like if I could like learn a recipe to make burgers that tasted like Dairy Queen burgers, I would never buy Dairy Queen again. Like. God damn, I would make them myself. But I don't know how.
Go.
And also they have really good ice cream, which I also like. I used to be, you know, for anyone who's watching this who isn't dating me, unlikely. I am 6'6", and I used to be 140 pounds. And if you don't know, that's a problem. Like, I was I was talking to doctors and they're like, Jesus, dude, like, this is fucked up. Like, you gotta put weight on now or you're, like, going to die.
Go.
I was like, nah, chill with that. And then I'm now 220 pounds. I gained over 50% of my body weight. And I'm now like a healthy size. Do you realize how fucked up that is?
Go.
Like, I'm still like pretty skinny. I'm still like on the lower end of like the healthy weight, I think. I don't know for sure. But certainly it's
Go.
like, if you are, you know, a healthy weight, now imagine being 2/3 of your weight.
Go.
It's genuinely insane. Sabo shield, Sabo shield, Sabo shield. Just reminding myself. The Sabo shield gives you additional attack. I think it's the same amount of defense as the Cosmo shield, but it gives you more attack. There's only, I think, 3 shields total in this game. That includes the Cosmo shield, which is pretty sad. Very clearly, the shields were kind of not exactly a priority. They definitely could have given Tekka a lance instead. And then probably a blaster for Sabo. Or else maybe a glove. But there definitely should have been more swords. I like the swords. I'm starting to get hungry. I mean, it has been... It's not like I ate just before I started. I haven't eaten in When was the last time I ate? Like 8 hours ago? Whatever. That's all the weapons, right? So I'll just go back to Kogo area and we'll just wrap this up, put a nice little bow on it. I'm quite confident that there's not another weapon past Long Snowfield. Am I 100% confident in that? I think so. I'm trying to remember where everything is. There's some ones in weird, fucked up spots. I think the Koma Inu axe is on like the Earth planet. No reason for that. Koma Inu isn't found there. Well, I don't care what kind of crag. I already got. Psh, you're late to the party, chump. Bozo. Just head on over to Kogo area, and I'll save this up, and we'll call it a night. But it has been fun. It has been an excellent adventure. We saved Daldogo from the Grawl poisoning the river, fought in the ruins to get the shard. Now we've gone to Kogo area, learned some humility, gotten some legendary weapons. We got a whole new team. And so next time we will go to the ice ruins, maybe find another shard, and see where we go from there. I'll just get back in the ship to save up. Alright. Well, that's it, folks. Adios.